You just clicked on the realest video on YouTube thus far about the Ace family exposure situation. Facts. In this video, I'm going to give you all facts, truth, and unbiased opinion, baby. Hit that subscribe button before you get any of the tea I'm about to drop on you, because I guarantee you it's everything that you've been looking for. After this video, you should have no more questions, no more concerns, no more, oh my God, is the Ace family really snakes? I answer all of that, so hit the subscribe button and let's get into it right now. So first thing first, we're going to start off with the charity event, okay? I remember when the charity event was announced, like everybody else has been saying, they were talking about all proceeds go to charity. Then I remember hearing the backtracking later on where they said 100K was going to charity. Then, not too long before the charity event, I remember there was a video where Austin and Catherine were sitting down talking about somebody had donated 75 grand to give away for charity. So as soon as I heard that, I said, damn, somebody gave them 75K to give away? If y'all can find the clip, please put it in the comments. As soon as I heard that, I said, oh, they're about to rake in the dough on this event then. So for everybody saying or being mad about,
they didn't give all the money to charity.
They said it in their videos, right? If you were paying attention. Everybody's talking about the money that the Ace family made off of the charity event. Let's break it down. $45 tickets times 10,000 tickets sold is $450,000.
Not to mention the fees that Ticketmaster takes.
Out of the 10,000 people that attended the event, let's just say 10% bought merch. That's 1,000 people that bought merch. Now, seeing how expensive the Ace family merch is, it's pretty safe to assume that the average checkout cart for everybody that bought merch was probably $100 or more. That's $100,000. $100,000 plus tickets sold is $500,000. $550,000. It's safe to say that they grossed over $500,000. Gross means total amount of revenue. Now, with that being said, a lot of people are like,
the Ace family just took home $500,000. They didn't even give it to charity. Whoa.
Not true. What people are failing to talk about in their videos is the costs associated. How much does security cost? How much does it cost to rent the arena? How much does it cost to staff the arena? What is the insurance on an event with 10,000 people? How much do you have to pay the city to have a police presence outside of the arena to direct traffic and make sure that everything goes fine? What is the permit to host an event in that city at that time in the summer with 10,000 people attending it? How much are you paying the film crew? From what I saw, I thought there was food and drinks. How much does it cost to have the vendors there? These are all costs nobody's doing the math for. I'm not going to do them now. I just want to give an unbiased opinion. As far as the charity event goes, I don't feel like they misled anybody, because from my watching of their videos, I understood what was happening. I seen the all proceeds go to charity. Then I see them say 100K. Then I saw somebody gave them 75K from their own mouth. I understood they're pocketing some type of profit from this. It's obvious they said it from their mouths. When it comes to the Ace family lying about the charity event, that case is closed. They did not lie. Now we come up to the song with Glen Travis, okay? A lot of people was looking forward to that. I actually was, because I'm like, when I heard the snippets, I said, oh, that sound kind of cool, you know? As soon as I heard that the video wasn't coming out, I already knew what happened. Glen Travis, Austin, and Catherine were probably sitting in the room trying to work out the split sheet. For those of you that don't know what a split sheet is, it is an agreement between producers and songwriters to evenly distribute who owns the record. Typically, it goes 50% to the producer, the other 50% to whoever helps write it, right? So the producer can sometimes get some of that writer credit if they help pin it. What I think happened is that Glen being attached to the Ace family is the reason why Glen is able to do the numbers he does. So understanding marketing and understanding opportunity, I feel like the Ace family was like, we're supposed to have more of this record than you do because of the platform we're giving you to have this collaboration. The agreement they couldn't come to, the Ace family wanting more of the record that Glen Travis was willing to give up. Depending on how much the Ace family wanted is going to change my perception on siding with Glen Travis. As somebody that understands the music industry, if I was in Glen's shoes, for that one record and the potential of what the Ace family members could do for that one song, I am looking to negotiate with the Ace family and possibly agree to give them more of a percentage. I'm not saying give away 90% of your record. If that's what happened, Ace family, you guys are a fool for that. You should be ashamed of yourself. For real. If it was 90-10, you guys are a joke. If it was 75-25, that's still steep. I could understand a 60-40, okay? So if it was a 60-40 that was proposed, I would be okay with that, personally. I think that's fair. Anyways, when it comes to exposing the Ace family on this Glen Travis record, this case is pending. We need to know what the split agreements were that resulted in this not being able to come to fruition. Boom, the Fred the Director situation. This one is juicy. Fred the Director made some remarks on his IG that blew up the whole entire exposure community, talking about how big of a snake the Ace family was. Austin ended up coming back on IG Live and addressed Fred. The whole dispute was that Fred was only paid $150 for the work that he was doing. He was their videographer. He did some intros. He did some visual type work within their vlogs over the year. And he wasn't getting the credit that he wanted in terms of putting his name in the description saying, this is who helped with this video. Now, I also do video work. I also do graphic design. I do editing. I do filming. I understand this game and the music game so well. As soon as I seen the videos where Fred made the comments on his IG, I already said Fred was in the wrong. You get what you negotiate. If 150 was acceptable payment, regardless if you asked for it or not, because I know Fred said he didn't ask for 150, but if it was accepted without any pushback from you saying, no, this is not me, no, this is not my rate, that is your fault. Obviously, from somewhere previous, that was okay. This is a message to anybody out there that's aspiring to be any type of freelance entrepreneur. Whether you want to do graphics, whether you want to do art, whether you want to do movies, whether you want to do film, short form, clothing, whatever it is. Negotiate what you're worth from the beginning. When Fred met them, he seen an opportunity. When you see an opportunity, especially with people you like, you're willing to offer your services for a lesser amount. You're like, man, I really mess with them. I enjoy what they're doing. I enjoy the work that I'm doing. I'm willing to give you a little bit of a discount. The problem is you give them more of a discount than you're supposed to. So that creates a lot of tension when at some point you're feeling like you're not getting what you're supposed to be getting, and then you raise your prices astronomically, having the people that you're working with feel like you're taking advantage of them because of what they're able to pay, when you should have came to the table with that. When you're pricing your work, you need to look at what it costs you in equipment. You need to look at what it costs you in travel time. You need to look at what it costs you, how long it's going to take you to finish that piece of work. You need to figure out what is the average amount of time that it's going to take for me to complete this project. I suggest to figure out an hourly rate that you're comfortable with, right? So if you're comfortable with breaking your time down to $40 an hour, or you're comfortable with $25 an hour, I would look at a project and say, okay, this video is going to take me 15 hours. This video is going to take me 15 hours to edit. In 15 hours, I would be okay with making $35 an hour. That's worth my time. I'm all right with that. 15 times 35 is $525. So based on that, I'm going to come to the table and say, look, this is the project you want to do. This is what it's going to take for me to get the job done. This is what my project price is. Then you're good. Every single time you're good. But when you fluctuate, When you give people deals because you think it's cool, and then you have these ulterior motives of wanting to build a business, it gets tricky. Now, there was a comment Austin made where he said, I'm not going to give you money and give you exposure, which is true to a degree. Now, check it out. Putting myself in Fred's shoes, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting what I need. When I meet up with the Ace family for the first time to discuss being a videographer, and they ask me, what do I want? Payment or exposure? I'm going to take payment first. And let me tell you why. At that moment in time, they asked me to be their videographer. I'm probably going to need the money. I feel like I'd be able to build such a strong enough relationship with somebody that they actually like me, that I like them, that we are genuinely happy to be in each other's presence. I feel like that shout out, that credit that you want so bad, is going to come from a genuine relationship. They're not even going to think about it in terms of it being a transaction. They're just going to be like, damn, man, he done so much work for us. He's on it every time. He's giving us quality. He's genuine. We like this guy. We going to shout him out. Look what they did with popcorn. Look what they did with popcorn, bro. The 40,000 that you have on IG now, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you're ridiculous. That would have been grown to so much more, and you would have been getting paid way more than you were getting paid. When it comes to Fred, the director, you played yourself, bro. You played yourself. Case is closed. Now we on to the bandana guy. So I seen this video pop up the other day. Basically, the bandana guy, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, bro. I just seen one video. By the way, the bandanas are filthy. Now, in a nutshell, if you don't want to go watch the bandana guy video, I guess Austin was wearing bandanas in a lot of his videos. They had cool designs on them. People were asking where Austin was getting them from in the comments. Austin was getting them from one store, picked up a few. Then he ended up at another store, and the bandanas were also in that store. And he liked them so much that he asked the store owner, how can I get in touch with him? Long story short, they ended up getting in touch, and they ended up meeting in person. My bad, this is where the story gets funny. They talk about working together to do a line of exclusive Ace family bandanas. Brilliant. Great idea. They talk about possibly doing a split of the profits, right? Bandana guy makes a few designs, shoots them over to Austin, gets approval. They put them up for sale. They make a split of the profits. Now, in this story, the bandana guy has had an ice cream type of a truck where he pops up places and sells the bandanas out of the ice cream truck like a mobile store. Brilliant idea again. He's been doing it for a minute. Just like food trucks, just like ice cream trucks, the merch truck, that's future thinking right there. So, obviously, because it's such a dope idea, Austin is like, oh, snap. Let me hear more of this. This is what Bandana Guy's saying. Bandana Guy's idea was to team up with Austin to do a truck for the bandanas. Now, somewhere in this first meeting, Bandana Guy brings up the fact that he made a coloring book. He has a child as well. In this first meeting, before anything is sealed on the table, Bandana Guy proposes that he take a picture with Austin holding the coloring book, and that he hopes that Austin will go home, give the coloring book to Elle, and also take a picture with the coloring book. Red flag! If I'm Austin, I'm like, oh, this guy's just trying to get up on me, right? Because I understand the power of my brand in presenting a product to the public that I have no stake in any percentage of whatever profit is made from that. That's business 101. Bandana Guy, you played yourself majorly. You didn't even get it off the ground yet. Now, there's some points to be brought up. that Austin ended up doing some type of vlog where he had an Ace Family headband that wasn't made by the Bandana guy after he met with the Bandana guy. Also to be noted, Austin and Catherine went and got an ice cream truck to do the Bandana guy's idea. This is why Bandana guy made the video. He felt salty. He felt like Austin stole the idea, which he did. He felt like Austin was being snaky. I can see how that's possible. But the major point in all of this, Bandana guy, you played yourself, bro. In that situation, you're a business guy, bro. You should know. Lock down the contract first. Like I said about Fred the director, think about the opportunity at hand. This is the first time you're meeting and you're asking him to promote a product of yours? He already put your bandanas in the video, even if he didn't credit where they came from. He don't got to. He's wearing your merch. That's already free promo. For you to constantly hit him up about where's the pic? Where's the pic with you and L? Where's the pic with the book? Now I'm like, damn, this nigga just, that's all you want, huh? That's all you want. You just want that pic of L holding it so you could sell out. That was a dumb move, bro. That was a dumb move. I respect your hustle. I respect your entrepreneurship. I respect your business. I respect you. I'm just talking about the exposure that you're trying to do. I don't believe that it's just. I feel like you should have just focused on the business proposition. You should have secured that contract. You should have built that relationship based on bandanas. And through your relationship building process as a couple, because I know you have your queen and your child, they have their family. I feel like y'all could have been families together, building up. But because you saw a business opportunity to sell a coloring book, you messed up majorly. Not to say that you need him and you're not going to do well without him. I wish you all the best. You gonna do numbers regardless. But when it comes to this instance of exposing Ace Family for being snaky or stealing your idea, you did that to yourself, bro. Point blank, period. In conclusion, for those of you looking to be entrepreneurial, for those of you looking to start business, to work for yourselves, know your worth. Don't ever play yourself. If you're going to give deals, make sure that it makes sense. Do not give more of a discount than you can afford to lose. When it comes to business relationships, it's important to have an equal share in what you offer each other. Yeah, some business is snaky. It don't have to be, though. Be genuine in what you're offering. Be genuine in what you're asking for. Make sure it makes sense on both ends. And don't get greedy. You see in each one of these situations, with the Glen Travis song, with the Fred director, with the Bandana guy, is greed. Check yourself and collect the check. It's all fuego, because it's fuego.